nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
On the wing, George. Screened by Boozer. Nobody near George. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Evans attacking. And a wide open look for Jordan. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Rotate over and make your presence felt.
Together here lately. Getting
Quick moves are
around
soft.
24 points per, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Yeah, you know, you just plug him in. He's a flat-out scoring machine. When you plug him up, let him go.
Here's Ellis. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Ellis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. 4th in rebounding. And don't forget, top 5 in the league in points per game. He's a premier offensive threat, night in and night out.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. I mean, you really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there.
Move the ball.
Jordan dishes
Stick
to
it too
Evans.
much.
Davis setting the pick for Evans. Jordan with it. George picks him up. Shot clock at 2. The shot's good from Evans.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Ellis kicks to George. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
Ball inside.
Jordan against George. And Sloan kicks to Jordan. On the wing, Evans. Shoots it. Offensive rebound, Davis. And he banks in the layup. Davis has got 18 points.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
There's a screen by Canada. Boozer a screen on Jordan. Left side Boozer. Plumlee with the rebound.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
The Pelicans have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. And he can't get the first one.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
The Pacers making a switch here. Hill's checked in. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Ellis.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Evans passes to Sloan. Outside Jordan. Plumlee with the screen. There's the feed to Evans. Jordan up top. He's guarded by Hill. Here's Sloan. No good on the triple. Pacers trail by 8. Young outside. He feeds it to Ellis. Passes to Boozer. Tries from 16. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Jordan's got 8 rebounds in this game. Evans kicks to Jordan. The basket good off the assist from Evans. 15 points for Freak.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
It's getting late in the season. Let's now see the standings out east. Take a look at the Heat. They've continued to play strong ball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And checking out Indiana, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
Yeah, and seeing where the Pacers are, they've just lacked that one extra piece that could put them over the top this season. They haven't been able to kind of set themselves apart.
You know, you're right. They're not that far from being true contenders, but it doesn't look like this is the season for them to do so.
There's the pick. Pass to Sloan. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And Davis puts it in.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Miles dishes to Turner. Kicks it out to Ellis. Hill sets the screen for Ellis. The pass to Hill. That's good. Hill's got his first bucket of the night.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Jordan the pass to Sloan. Davis sets a screen. And Sloan kicks to Jordan. 11 feet away. And Turner with the block. Ellis dishes to Hill. Good on the shot. Hill's got it back down to single digits for the Pacers.
And that's 6 straight points now, guys, coming on the inside.
Yeah, those are like body blows in boxing. Starting to take it to him. Great effort.
Jordan the pass to Anderson. Jordan against Hill from the baseline. That doesn't go either for Davis. Pacers trail by 8. Ellis kicks to Miles. 1:27 left to play in the third. Three-pointer. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. From deep, Jordan. There's the bucket. Good. Jordan's got 18 points in the game.
Nice stroke from long range, and if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
From deep, Miles. The shot no good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Jordan dishes to Davis. From 7, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got assist number 8 now on the night. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
To the middle, up off the screen. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Hill. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
For 3, Ellis. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in.
Come on, New Orleans, your Pelicans dance team.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Pelicans leading by 13. Jordan in at small forward. Miles probably out there with Davis. Then there's Tyreke Evans. And it's Watson in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Stolen by George. Pacers shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. But Trey, that's down the hatch. Notch one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Watson poked loose and taken away by Ellis. Young passes to Ellis. Pass to Kanter. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. They get C.J. Watson. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New Orleans.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on.
And Davis can't get it to go.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Ellis can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Stolen by Ellis. And now Young running the floor all by himself.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Jordan kicks to Plumlee. George against Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. Evans dishes to Davis. Ellis with it. Evans picks him up. Screen by Boozer. George double teamed. And it's Boozer penetrating. Can't hit from in close.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And that one's good.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Young pass to Ellis. Ellis draws the double. The 3 from George. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Right side Davis. Watson kicks to Jordan. Dishes it to Watson. Fires the 3. And Evans gets it to go on the assist by Watson. Watson's got 6 assists here tonight.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Evans dishes to Jordan. Another one falls for New Orleans.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Ellis, the pass to Young, kicks it to Boozer. Boozer double teamed. And George, here we go. And he gets it to go.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Pondexter's checked in. For 3, Ellis. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
There's a screen by Cantor. Young outside. George up top. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Pelicans leading by 13. Here's Davis. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Evans has got his 6th assist on the night.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
And a wide open look here for Ellis. And the 3 ball is good.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Jordan against George. Jordan kicks to Pondexter. Evans outside. The dish now to Jordan. And Carlos Boozer gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Donald Sloan's checked in for New Orleans.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Shooting for New Orleans, Donald Sloan. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Tyreke Evans. In Indiana with a change here too. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Cantor. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Pacers trail by 14 to the middle. And George with the stuff.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
Jordan the screen.
Let's get the ball inside.
Sloan dishes to Jordan. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Davis against Boozer. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the elbow. Hits the front of the rim and out. Pelicans leading by 14.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Gordon the pass to Jordan.